Can you play the Dahlia with no break DPS? Well, that might depend on what you're calling a break DPS. For the purpose of this conversation, I'm considering it a character whose kit was designed to primarily do break damage, and that's going to be Firefly, Rappa, and Boothill. You could make an argument for other characters like Fugue and Himeko who have break-related abilities but aren't, I don't think, primarily designed to do break damage. Even Fugue is kind of more of a hybrid, and I always considered Himeko to be more of a follow-up attack character in her original design, even though currently, even before the Dahlia, I think she was being played more as a break character. Even so, I'm counting break DPS as those three: Firefly, Rappa, and Boothill. Anyone else in this discussion is fair game. So with that in mind, I picked a few characters I thought would work with her. Some of them are the really obvious ones. One of them is not. I'm going to do some demos and explain a little bit further. So let's dive into it. So our first demo is a surprise one. We're going to try Dahlia with Archer. Now, you might be wondering why Archer of all characters. And if you think about it, Archer wants two things. He wants skill points and he wants quantum weakness. And the Dahlia can give you skill points with her follow-up attack. And if you have her light cone, that's even more skill points. And she's probably the best at putting quantum weakness down for him. You might, so like on this team, you can see I've got Archer, Dahlia, Sparkle, and Honkai. You typically play Silverwolf in the Dahlia slot if somebody's not quantum weak, and try to manage it with her. But Silverwolf can only implant on one target and also take skill points, which are a premium with Archer. So the Dahlia covers those things. Now, you are giving up a lot of damage amplification, although the Dahlia does give you a little bit of defense reduction. You're not going to get quite as much as what you're getting from Silverwolf, but it's something to make up for it. And the Super Break is it's something. It's not a lot, but it's a little extra something, particularly in this fight, as we'll see. So it is a viable substitution, let's put it that way, and it's kind of fun, I think. So let's take a look. Now, we're in Memory of Chaos, the first half here, Memory of Chaos 12. This is a very heavily favored Archer fight when we get to the Sam part, for reasons I will explain, but he is a bit of a challenge to use in this first part, so we'll see how the demo goes. I'm going to focus fire on the... I call this thing a seahorse. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, because I think it's supposed to be related to the stingrays, and it gives birth to a lot of babies. If you read the ability text, it's kind of gross, to be honest. Okay, so Dahlia's ult is up, so that's going to put the quantum weakness on. And we don't really need to skill with her until her, you see her little meter under her name, till that's about to run out. Okay, so let's start blasting this thing. So you see the 0 of 4, every time you attack it, that number goes up. And it'll help us break its, armor, I guess. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have used Sparkle's ultimate there. But that's okay. Alright, they're gonna still let me have Archer's turns here. Okay, I'm gonna do... Unfortunately, I'm gonna use a skill point with Don Hung here. And hopefully that's the only one I ever need to use with him. Because otherwise we were gonna be, I think, in trouble survival-wise. Alright, I'm gonna not call up Archer right now because we want to take a round and build up some skill points. I am not good at playing Archer, so I don't play him a lot. So if anybody's watching like, man, this guy does not know what he's talking about, I apologize, but I have tested this team a few times, though. Okay, I'm still not going to start blasting with Archer yet. I'm going to wait until Sparkle's turn comes back around and call him up. And then we'll have the resources to really start doing some damage. Okay, I do need to skill with Constance here, because her skill is down. I'm tempted to skill again with Dan Heng. Yeah, I don't want Archer to die. I have not been counting on... Okay, we got 5 skill points, so we can use Sparkle's ult. Now, it is nice that Archer will trigger the follow-up attack. And the follow-up attack is every 2 follow-up attacks, I believe, give you a skill point. So it looks like we didn't get one this time. But we did finish off the seahorse thing. And we just need to get our resources back up so we can blast the Abundance Lady here.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
Did that hurt?
Okay. I think we'll have plenty of time to build resources before the turn switches, so... should I start blasting now? Probably. Well, I'm gonna get 3 shots. Let's try it.
Can't wait anymore.
Oh, actually, I would get 4 from the... That was the second Dahlia follow-up. Nice. Okay. Alright, I do need to use her skill there, but that means I'll get her ult. Well, I was going to get her ult anyway. And Sam actually is already quantum weak to begin with, so that's kind of nice. And I'm going to build his resources until his... well, sorry, I keep saying him. He's probably more they or even she, but... until the weakness bar unlocks here, the toughness bar, I mean. Okay. So with Sam's mechanics, you see that 5 under the life bar. So every time you do a skill attack that does damage, that will count that down, and then once it hits 0, Sam goes into like a vulnerability mode where you can do more damage. So it's specifically supposed to be a skill attack that, it's like specifically in the wording, I think it says when you use a skill point. So you'll see why Archer is so good is because one skill attack uses 2 skill points, and you can see that already took 2 off of the counter. So in just 3 attacks, you will be able to, you know, break Sam instead of 5. So, yep, there you go. And what's even better is getting that counter to 0 refills your skill points. So, this... I don't think this fight was designed for Archer because the Sam boss came out before Archer, but they might have designed Archer for this fight or something. I don't know. It's very good for him. because we are already locked and loaded for another round of blasting here. Now he did go to his
Feeling spiffy?
locking the bar again, but we can still do pretty decent damage anyway. And I think we'll be able to build our resources back up by the time Sam's turn comes back around.
Last word. Etched in your bones. Memories.
Oh, I should have waited one more.
So beautiful.
I could have got a little extra break out of that. Ah, well. Mistakes were made. Alright, I am a little low on resources here, but...
Can't wait anymore.
Okay, that was a lucky shot.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Okay. Dahlia can also contribute to the counter. It looks like I might have messed up a little bit. And... okay. Well, now I can call up Archer. And we can start blasting before... okay, and now we can use sparkles.
We have the edge.
Okay. It's going to be a little close here, but we do have a lot of resources in the tank. I think we'll be good.
So beautiful. I'll go east first. Feeling spiffy?
Yeah, we're good.
Can't wait anymore.
I am unlimited. Blade works. Mission failed.
Okay, so there you go. 5 cycles, it's enough to clear Memory of Chaos. Is it great? No. But I thought that was pretty fun. And this is coming from somebody that hates playing Archer, you know? So, just ignore Bailu there. That's my secret Bailu build that I can't show anybody or Hoyoverse will delete my account. So, alright, so yeah. Archer managed to pull that one off. Let's move on to the next one. So for our Pure Fiction demo, this is going to be a real obvious one. This is the Himeko Break Team. Himeko's already been an honorary Break Team member. Like I said in the beginning, you could probably make some argument whether or not she is a Break DPS or not. I still contend that her original design intent was to be a follow-up attack character, and that's the way she's been up until recently. But the way I'm playing her, she is kind of a break character the way I'm playing her. So it's a little, debatable whether that qualifies as a non-break character. Either way, she's not one of the main break DPS characters for sure. So for this team, I've basically stuck her on the break team with the Dahlia, Fugue, and Lingsha. Fugue is extremely important for Himeko because she enables a lot more breaks, and that triggers more follow-up attacks. So, when I said I'm playing Himeko as a break character, I have found that I still get the best results with her light cone as compared to maybe doing something like playing the After the Charmony Fall, which is like an actual break effect cone. I still found I got better results with her light cone, but I did change her over to the Iron Cavalry and the Forge sets, as pretty much all break characters will now use now that Dahlia's here and implants fire weakness on everything. So I am playing her like a break character in this demonstration. And I've picked the break buff here for Pure Fiction, which increases break efficiency a little bit, but is otherwise not really directly amplifying any damage. Oh, you know what? You want to pick the Dahlia and keep her field up, and then attack with Himeko. Always important you attack with the right person at the end, because that's who's going to become the dance partner. Okay. And I am going to try to skill a bit more than I did with Archer, just to get some extra damage from the Dahlia. And you can see there's gonna be a lot of follow-up attacks. Also, particularly in Pure Fiction, do not sleep on how much contribution we'll be getting from Lingsha damage-wise. And there is actually, you can play Lingsha as your main DPS in Pure Fiction, so that's also an option. I thought Himeko was a more interesting demo, because Lingsha's kind of already on the break team normally. But she's totally viable as your main DPS in Pure Fiction with Dahlia. Alright, so we just mowed through that first wave with the pizza cutter there. I'm going to not skill. But I'm going to attack the Stingray to advance their thing.
The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding. You won't get away. You want to betray me?
Yeah, Lingsha contributes to the damage, and she also is another...
Dreams of a past life.
Oh, I should have used Himeko's ult first. She's also just somebody else breaking to trigger Himeko's pizza cutter. Oh, you know what? I should have held that ult too until... Yeah, I don't think it'll matter that much. But had I held the ult, that would have been one more opportunity to break. I would love to see a change where Himeko can stack more than 3, kind of like how she works in Currency Wars. There'd have to be some limitation on it, because she's just like, she's borderline busted in Currency Wars. But being able to stack maybe just even be able to stack to 5 would be nice, like so you could benefit from all 5 enemies if you break the whole field.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Okay. I will also say in my testing, I've had some pretty wild levels of variation. I think my lowest runs have been around 32,000, and my highest was like 38,000, with doing like literally nothing else. So I haven't quite like gone back and watched the tape and figured out like exactly why there's so much variation, but just know I have gotten up to about 38,000. I haven't done 40,000, which kind of disappoints me, because I feel like this team should be good enough to 40,000. And part of it, I think, is this Stingray boss, which I hate so much. Like, anything that's not Dot is gonna kind of struggle with the Stingray boss. Okay. So I feel like we're on track for more of a 32,000 than a 38,000 run here, but we'll see how it goes.
Can't wait anymore. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world.
And you can see a little bit of the weakness with Dahlia's weakness implant, because if you're clearing a lot of small enemies, like in Pure Fiction, you're not going to be reapplying the weakness a lot. And this kind of shows the weakness of Himeko, where if you're not killing the enemies fast enough to get their bars back, then it really slows down her damage as well. Alright, I'm going to focus on trying to break this guy.
Dream vanished. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be a pure body and mind.
But yeah, you can see now our DPS is slowed down significantly. We need to get some fresh blood in here for more bars to break.
Flickers in your breath. Immolate in my dance. You won't get away. Can't wait anymore.
I miss the days when Pure Fiction was just kill the small guys and there wasn't like a big boss. I feel like they should have done more with that.
Share good fortunes.
Like the first like 1 or 2 Pure Fictions, that's maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. Like I feel like
Let us dance once more.
it was mostly just kill small enemies. And they changed it to where it just now feels more like Memory of Chaos and Apocalyptic Shadow. Like all the endgame moves feel kind of the same. I've complained about this in other videos. I would love to see something that's more of a defensive endurance type mode and not just kill everything as fast as possible. Okay, I'm gonna... I can't break that guy. I'm gonna break this guy and try to kill him.
You won't get away. You want to betray me. You won't get away.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control.
Okay, well we've cleared the 30,000 threshold at least. So this team is now officially viable. I think we can do a little better. I don't think we're gonna. Like I said, I don't think this is a 38,000 run, but
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
I'm sure I'm making mistakes too. I always do in the demos because I'm like talking and thinking about other things other than playing optimally. So you might be watching this and seeing mistakes or whatever, but that's part of the variables.
The candle flickers in your breath. Etched in your bones. You won't get away. Freeze to death.
Okay, so
Eternal freeze will bury you.
can we
I
get
have something for you.
a little extra points-wise?
You won't get away.
Okay. Well, not my worst runs. It pretty comfortably cleared 30,000. So, again, the question here are like these viable endgame teams. That's totally viable. And like I said, playing better and maybe getting a little luckier, I did manage to get up to about 38,000. I think in other Pure Fictions where you don't have that Stingray boss, that will be a 40,000 team. So I think that's a very viable competitive team for Pure Fiction. All right, so let's do our last one and take a look at Apocalyptic Shadow. We saved the best for last for this one. This is going to be the Anaxa Break team in Apocalyptic Shadow. This is another real obvious choice to work with the Dahlia because people have been wanting Break Anaxa since the day he came out. Because of his weakness in plant and the fact that he's breaking a lot, it seems like it should work. In reality, it kind of doesn't because he doesn't have any break damage in his kit, obviously. He's built for crit damage, and his toughness reduction is real low on his skill. I think it's only 10, and which is not good for super break. But Dahlia is so strong with her buffs that it does kind of make this work. He's not quite as good as his normal builds, and he's definitely not better than his normal builds, but it is pretty viable. I have tested him in all modes, and he performs pretty similar in each mode, which means he can also work in Memory of Chaos, and he is garbage in Pure Fiction. He was garbage in Pure Fiction before Dahlia, and he's garbage after, so that's not going to change. But it does give you some viable alternatives as like an extra fun thing to do with Anaxa. In this particular team, I am playing him full break. I've got the break team with me. I have, like Himeko, switched him over to Iron Cavalry and the Forge set for planers. I'm actually using Himeko's set. It's the same set. And I've changed his light cone over to After the Charmony Fall. In this case, this does work better with this build than his light cone I normally use at E0. I don't have his S1, but I use Cosmic Enterprise like a lot of people. And that buff does not actually help you with break. Just keep in mind as a side note with Break that things that are just like flat damage increase, whether it's like general or elemental, do not apply to Break. So I believe that's what that light cone does. Which means it doesn't help you. So I've just switched this over to get basically the extra Break effect, and the speed's nice. It's a nice extra touch. So I'm also running Sustainless build because in this particular fight you can get healing from breaking the flowers, and I think when you break Fantilia. So I have stuck in Harmony Trailblazer for the Dance 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 advance and some extra super break damage after the fact. And this actually works pretty good.
We need a strategy.
So let's power everybody up. Again, with the Dahlia, always make sure your dance partner is the one that initiates the fight. So in this particular version of the Fantilia fight, when you break or when you kill the flowers on the left-hand side, Fantilia's right hand, but our left-hand side, the purple ones, you will get a break buff. So we're going to try to take those out first. Small detail, but having not Fantilia, the Dahlia. Oh, you know, I need to get the Trailblazer buff up. Having the Dahlia also have weakness implant can help in some situations get to the 5 weaknesses faster, so that Anaxa can get right into his double attacks. You might notice sometimes when you're playing Anaxa, you have to like basically waste his first double attack or his first skill attack because you don't have the all the weaknesses implanted yet. Now in this fight, it doesn't quite help us all that much, but it can be a factor in other fights. Alright, so we should be able to break Fantilia here, which should heal us. I was a little close with Anaxa there. I had caught some bad breaks. Okay, and you can just see him just tear through her with those bounce attacks.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Stay in step.
Okay, I do need to recover some skill points here.
Cloud scattered.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Alright, I'm gonna attack with Anaxa first.
Can't wait anymore.
Let that all... And then we're gonna Trailblazer and try to get some action advance.
Mood is set just let the show.
Look at that. We get to go before Fantilia goes. Harmony Trailblazer is, for my money, the best Dance 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 user, so...
The candle flickers in your breath.
Okay. I'm gonna just get a little extra break here.
Unite our goals.
That still gives us enough skill points for everybody to go.
Time to end this.
And we can break her before she summons the flowers again.
You want to betray me?
Insanity.
That is so much damage.
This divine power, I reforge all things.
And there we have it. 3767 is a fantastic score. I have actually gotten, the highest score I got with this team was 3784, which is the highest score I've gotten with any team. So this was actually my best Apocalyptic Shadow team, at least for this wave, using the Dahlia. To be fair, playing a standard Anaxa team, I think I was using Cyrene and Ceridra and Donhung PT. also got like pretty close. I think it was like 37-10 or something, which functionally is about the same. You know, a little RNG goes the wrong way or something, and it's probably about the same. But technically, my best Apocalyptic Shadow score came from playing Break and Anaxa. So there you go. I think that's a pretty good team, definitely for Apocalyptic Shadow, and it is comparable, at least at E0, I think, to some of his other teams. So big win for Break and Anaxa fans. There are probably plenty of other teams that Dahlia will be passable in. I've played around with her with like Acheron and stuff, but Acheron's just not good right now, so I didn't really have anything good to demo there. But she does like meet the nihility requirement for that. And if you do that, I would recommend switching her over to like the Pearls of Sweat light cone so that she can debuff. But that's also, believe it or not, a somewhat viable option. Just Acheron is not in a great spot right now, particularly against these particular fights. There are some Memory of Chaoses and things that she works in, so that's another option. I'm sure there are others. Comment below if you found some other weird Dahlia team. I might test some more other ones if I have time. We'll see. So anyway, hope some of that was informative, or at least entertaining. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, all that. This one took me a lot of time, not the video, but the research took me a lot of time, so I appreciate any support that you can give me. And with that, I will see everybody next time. Bye.